Good morning, afternoon, evening, gamers. So I did have another video planned, although I was going to do this one as well. The other game is under maintenance, so we'll do this one now. Didn't really need to mention that because you wouldn't have known, but... So, I did a couple of videos on this particular game, Lost Skies. I saw Anna Briella playing it. Thought it looked interesting, and I've tried it myself. Now, I did 2 videos, and I got to the shipbuilding part, and I basically got into a death loop. So, I'm going to start it up, and see if I can recreate the problem. Because I saw Anna Briella's video when she made her ship. Taking off, she had a lot of trouble with. But walking around on the deck of the ship, she had no problem with. Whereas for me, it just threw me into like a death loop. So I'm wondering if that's something wrong with my game, or I don't know what caused it. It is a demo. The game isn't out yet, so that's something to bear in mind. But it made me pretty mad. I smacked my keyboard, which isn't something I normally do. I don't generally lose my temper with games, but I was just dying over and over. Like, it must have been a good 50 odd times, and in the end I just kind of lost my temper a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to start. Here's our character and play. She still looks mad. So I lost my ship. I made a ship, and I was steering it, and then I basically pressed the wrong button. I got a little confused, which was my fault. Oh yeah, my alarm. And I got confused, and then so basically, walking around on my ship, it was like skating on ice, and I had this ragdoll effect, which then just basically tossed me off of the ship, and that just kept happening over and over and over. But with Anna Briella's game, it didn't. She was able to walk over to her sails and like work on them, unfurl them. So I'm very confused as to why it happened on one and not the other. It's a mystery that I'm very now that I've calmed down. I mean, at the time I was I was pretty mad, and I lost my ship, and so therefore some progress. I'm surprised this game is actually still up, because they were going to be taking the demo down, but I'm glad it's still up, just so as I can see if I can recreate the problem, or if it was just maybe a one-off. Whether it's something to do with FPS, whether it was my internet lag. I don't actually know. Also, isn't that supposed to be out, like extended out? That's sort of weird, but okay. So the one I went for was the yacht. This was the one I had before because it's the biggest. I'll be honest. Up until this, I've quite enjoyed the game. The characters, pretty good movements, good exploration. you know, things to do. It's got a good pace to it. So all of that I pretty much liked. The ship part, even for Anna, there was quite some frustration, which is a bit of a shame. And as I said, I had problems, lost my ship, and so I'm going to have to, you know, remake it. So yeah. So okay, let's see what we have to do. Oh, okay. Create from blueprint. Create the yacht. So I need more. Luckily I've got enough ingots, although I might need to go and get some more. And I need some. I need some more wood. So that's where we're at with that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be out. Oh, yeah, that's right. And of course, I lost my tools as well. So that's another problem. Yeah, I'm calm about it now. But yeah, at the time, yeah, I lost my temper a little bit. Which generally I don't do. Ah, yes. Now, the other problem I had, and this could well be a problem, is the Seraph tech. I lost these because I just kept falling to my death. It would then it would ask you if you want to be resurrected on the Ark, or whether you wanted to be resurrected on the ship that you've built. I wanted to try and save the ship because it's a lot of material, and rather than reanimating you at the helm so that you can steer your ship, it would just reanimate me near the power source, and then I would just fall off again. I did try using the grappling hook a little bit, but I was unsuccessful most of the time. So yeah, I don't have the saw. I've lost my saw, and I've lost the pulse hammer as well. I think that uses Seraph Tech. And so the other problem I was having is that when I went to some of the other areas in the game, my bullets weren't working on the Seraph spawners. So that was another problem. I'm hoping that problem might have sorted itself out. Because if it hasn't, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I may not be able to make the ship, which would be a shame. It was quite a colossal failure, and I don't know what caused it. If I'd seen it on Anna's stream happen as well, then I would, I would know definitively that it's the game. However, it didn't happen on hers. I don't know if there are other people who have made videos on this game. I would like to have a look. And whether anything untoward happened to them. But either way, it put a real dampener on what up until that point was quite an enjoyable game. But again, it is a demo. I don't know when the game is coming out, so you know, so there's that. Yeah. I'm wondering. So these keep spawning things, bits and pieces for me. So I wonder if the cave underneath the ark, whether that might give me the materials I need, or not. I'm because if my bullets are not working on these Seraph spawners, I can't. Then there's not really a lot that I can do. I can't remake my tools in order to get the materials I need. Can you punch trees? That might be a way. No. No, you can't. So, I definitely need the saw blade. Yeah. I could see there being problems, which I mean we'll just have to see. It came about as well that I realised that because I was hunting the little shrimp things that have the Atlas stuff that you need to make the crystalline shards. I would like to see if I can recreate the problem, or whether it doesn't happen again. Because I think it's something important to investigate, because it may happen to other people. It might be a known bug, or it might not be a bug at all. It might be just my bad luck, and my internet decided at that moment to play up. It happens. But it's the not knowing that is kind of the problem. So I have that burning curiosity to work out what happened, if I possibly can. Also, in there's a chest if anybody is playing, and that's it really. The Spider-Man-like ability. Right, so there's one of these spawners over here, and I tried to destroy it the other day, and I got it down to very minimal health. And then basically it wouldn't go any further. It wouldn't destroy. I couldn't get it to blow up. And give me the resources I needed, which caused more frustration on top of the frustration that I'd already experienced. It was at that point that I decided to. Oh, also, it seems like that circling effect around the character, I think, has gone away. I don't see it. So that's good. Right, let's see if I can try to... So it's still nearly damaged. But I'm shooting them and I'm doing no damage to them. Okay, I made a rifle. Can I use this maybe? What the? So I can't. I don't. And look, you can see that the drones. The drone spawner is very, very low. So I can even... I don't... Am I just missing it or something? Well, so there we go. I don't know what else I can do. And the fact that I've left this game overnight, I've come back into it, and it's still the same. Like, I would have thought that this would have reset or something. I literally at this point I have no idea. And of course, are they doing any damage to me? So they're not hitting me either. So weird. And this was some of the problems I was having. And maybe my game's corrupted. I don't know, but how and why I'm not entirely sure. The game was running absolutely fine, as you can see in the other videos. I don't know if once you get past a certain point in the game that this area just fails to matter. I don't know. I'm genuinely perplexed. I don't. We'll go up here to the other spawner, but I don't think it's gonna make any difference. And so if I can't destroy the spawners, then I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. I can't do anything. I can't rebuild my ship. Which would be quite disappointing. Mostly because I mean it would be sad that I can't recreate the situation, and I can't make the ship and continue with the story or whatever's left of the demo, but also I won't be able to tell what the problem is, which is going to play on my mind and is going to perplex me as to is there something wrong with my game? Has it corrupted somehow? Was it you know, did my internet just go go weird? Was it lag? Was it, I don't know. I also couldn't get in there. I couldn't figure out how to get in there. I think this one. Okay. Okay, this one might be better. Can I destroy these? I'm still not hitting them. But it did some damage initially. Yeah. Yeah, initially it did some damage and then nothing. They don't seem to be doing any damage to me either. But it did damage first of all. Very bizarre. The thing is, I don't want to definitively say it's the game, but then I can't say that it's not either. Which I think is the most frustrating. See, that they don't seem to be doing any damage to me either. I mean, I'll quite happily run out of bullets, but I mean, you know. Oh no. It's quite frustrating. Also, as well, this wasn't filling all the way up, and now it's doing that again. I'm very, I don't know, I'm just very confused as to what's going on. So I can't destroy the little drones. I can't destroy the spawner. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Or really how I rectify the problem. And they're not even really they're not doing any harm to me. They're they're kind of like stormtroopers. Their aim is just lousy, but then so is mine as well. So it's like, well, alright, okay. The only other thing that I can think of to do, because even if I was, because I was like I said, I was up here hunting the little shrimp things, and I couldn't even do any damage to them. Yeah, I'm really not in the mood, game. Yeah, so see if I can even like shoot them down. which I couldn't the other day. Nope. Now, what I did find is, just so as, you know. Yeah, okay. But what I did find is down near the Ark, I was able to do damage to them. So the only thing I can think of is if I can find one of the spawners, maybe the one in the cave underneath the Ark might give me the materials I need in order to be able to make the ship. Yeah. Just for my own sanity, really. I mean, obviously, at the time, I could have made a video about it, but when you're that angry and het up, I don't feel like I didn't feel like it was a good idea. Because you might, I might say something in the moment, which I then cannot take back later, and I would rather not do that. Because again, I mean, it's unclear what the problem is or why the problem is. And it's not even really about blame, because the game is still being worked on, and it hasn't come out yet. Having said that, if this is a problem that isn't known about, and then on full release somebody buys the game and it's still a problem, then I would feel bad for those people, because I didn't say anything. And it's more for my own peace of mind of why something happens. It's a mystery to uncover. Regular Sherlock Holmes, Regular Sherlock Holmes, you are. Let my stamina. So yeah, the only thing I can think of is underneath the Ark there was the cave where we destroyed one of those spawners. It might have materials. If it doesn't, well then I cannot recreate the ship because I can't destroy the spawners up there. Or I have to stand there firing bullets, reloading, loading maybe. I don't know. And the other thing is, I just do this. I just do this for fun. I'm a very small content creator. I don't even know if I like that moniker. But I don't, I don't know that these videos will be seen by the developers. The only thing I can hope is that somebody will see the videos and maybe let the developers know if it is on their side. But then it could be on my side, in which case, well, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But I would like to be able to recreate it. Because at this point, I don't know what's going on. I mean, this is somewhat of an odd theory, which I can't see it being the case, but maybe because I'm on medium settings, I really, like, that just sounds bizarre even saying, but I don't know. Or my game's just corrupted. For whatever reason. And I mean, I could start it again, but then that would be another 10 hours. I played this game for about 10 hours. 10 hours doesn't really seem a lot. But it is a fair bit of filming. Whether I do it on camera or off camera, and probably off camera, I wouldn't subject you to the same content twice. That would make no sense. Yeah, my mind is a little bit frazzled. I mean, I'm no stranger to bugs. I've played Bethesda games, and I was there for Cyberpunk 2077, which we won't talk about. I'm still when I think about that game, it leaves a funny taste in my mouth. Right, can I get any? Oh, I might be able to do this. Oh, 10. Yep. Okay, we can do this. Yeah. Yeah. I think I can do this. We now have the Seraph nano energy, which is what we need, dropped from the Seraph spawner. That was literally my last idea. If that hadn't have worked, then, well, yeah, wouldn't have been able to recreate the ship. I might need to mine for some more iron, but that's not really a problem. So, okay, at least that's something. So we can see it. So now I can remake the ship. I'm going to try and remake the ship exactly as I made it before. I roughly know what I did, and see if I can recreate the problem or not. Yeah. So let's go. Right. Okay. Yep. So I need to make some tools. Yeah. Okay, so I need to make another battery. Okay. I mean, I've heard of having to work for your craft before, but I didn't think like this. I think I need the igniter as well, don't I? Because I lost that as well. And there's no way that I would be able to get it back. I mean, there's no land below, as far as I could tell. You just fall and fall until you die. So we'll make one of those in case it's just lucky that I've got the weapon propellant, really. Otherwise, that would be another problem. I don't think I need to make the printing matrix. I don't think. Right, so, so we will put that into, and we will put that into 3. I feel like I know in MMOs usually there would be too many of these. ESO is kind of the exception. It has like I think it has 6. But sometimes this is too little. Well, we've gone from having too many to having maybe too little. So 10 and 14 might have enough. I shouldn't have made more bullets, really. That was kind of stupid. But yeah. Right. So let me make some. Let me get some more wood. It's a really good tool, this. Nice. Might need to make more cloth as well. For the sails. Right, so that's that. That should give me enough. That should give me enough. Yes, that's good. So I called my ship Saphira before. Obviously from Aragon, Aragon, the books, Inheritance series. Okay, so no core installed on ship. Might have to make that as well. Okay, so that's that done. And then we click on 5, click on B. No, yes, I need to make that. Right, I need the Atlas crystal. Let's have a look there. Yes. So luckily I have enough dust on me. So that's great. I managed to shoot some around the Atlas. Okay. So I mean we're getting it made again, so that's something. No. 5 and B. Oh yeah. No, so we'll go up the tree. The tree is quite useful for climbing up to get to your ship. Did I do it on purpose? I would like to say that I did, but no. Now that's weird. That's very weird. So, if I step off of here, yes. So, this was another problem I was having, and I know Anna Briella was having the same problem, is that if you wanted to be on this deck, but you were on this deck, I couldn't work out how to get down here. Now, if you press C, you can go between floors, which but you can't go through solid floors, so I don't know how you get under there. Or if you even can. It's just I don't know. I think it's a bit of a weird. I think it's a bit odd, because the thing is, like, if that's how you travel between floors, fine. However, you can't do it. You can't do it through the solid floor, and you can't step out into thin air normally. So how do you transfer between floors? Because I'm assuming that you would live on this, and I'm guessing that you're going to be able to make it bigger. There's a lot of questions, but that's for another time, I guess. Yeah. So let's just climb back up. Let's just try and make the ship, and see if we have the same problems. I don't actually want to have I don't want to have the same problems, and I think before I try, I'm just going to save what material I have. Although at least I know that I can get more material from the cave underneath the Atlas ship. Hopefully. Right, so I put so number 5 and B, and craft one of those. So what I did was I put it here. So I'm going to put it in the same place. So I put it here. Roughly. I can't get it exactly in the same spot, but that's roughly where I had it. And so what would happen is, I would plummet to my death, die. It would then ask me if I want to basically come back to life on the Ark, but then you lose your ship, and I was trying to save my ship because, you know, I'd spent time building it, or if you wanted to come back to life on your ship. And so I would click on ship. It would then basically put me back here, but I would then fall over and then just fall off the side again. I did try doing the slingshot thing, but usually I was being unsuccessful. And I think what didn't help is obviously every time I fell off again, you know, plummeted, died, you know, tried again, I was getting more and more, like, angry, getting more and more frustrated, making a bad situation worse, and probably panicking a bit, or trying to. I would keep opening my chutes and things like that. It was a bad time. I ended up giving myself a headache. Right, so that is roughly where it was before. Okay. So now I need to make the sails. Do you make the sails or do you make the helm? I mean, obviously, this is what it tells you after you've gone and flown about to learn the research table schematic. So we won't worry about that. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to have. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. So I don't have enough wood, and I don't have enough cloth. I'm hoping I have enough wood. I've got. So I need 8, and I don't need any wood for that. Okay. Okay, so I might have enough wood. However, how much does the helm need? Ooh, 30. Ooh, 32. Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I think I might have to go and do a little bit more mining. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave that tree because it's quite useful. I mean, you can slingshot up, but sometimes you overshoot. It just yeah. It definitely put a dampener on the game, which, you know, yet to determine what the root cause is. So it's not necessarily the it may not necessarily be the game. And some more. Doopy doopy doop 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 doop. Also, as well, I didn't realise she was cutting down a tree and got killed by the tree falling on her. I haven't had it happen in this game, but I did have it happen to me in Valheim. Me, Swift, and his cousin were playing, and yeah, I chopped down the tree, and it took me out. I think also one of those little, you know, those things that run around and are just quite annoying. I think one of those was attacking me as well, so it was kind of the devil's trifecta. I was also so I was low on food because trouble is in some of these games I forget about the eating thing because my brain's thinking about other things like building things, you know, chopping down trees, gathering resources, and my brain's not thinking about the food, and so my food runs out and I die. I've died that way a few times as well. Bit awkward, but you know, it'd be just my luck now if a tree fell down and like broke the ship or something. I think at that point I would just like stop the stream, stop the game, uninstall it, and just walk away. I'm not, you know, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure how many misfortunes, you know, could actually. I was concerned that this tree, that I wouldn't be. Oh, the lag as well is quite bad sometimes. See, I'm wondering if it was just that maybe, my game was hitting some lag spikes, and maybe that's what caused it. Very, very possible. Definitely, I think the optimization is going to definitely need to be worked on. So why couldn't I can't destroy that tree. Is it a decorative tree? And why that one particularly? No, I can't hit that one either. So I don't know if the trees, because they're in this bubble, are invincible. But the tree that I chopped down inside of here, I was able to destroy. I'm again, some confusion with this game. Let me try this one. Let me try this dude. Okay, that doesn't work. So he takes damage. I'm not gonna kill him. But the trees do not. But that one does. Very, very odd. Very. Oh, yeah. Let me get that out of the way for you. There you go. Very odd. Yep, that one breaks. So, right. So everything took some damage there. Except the trees. Okay. Luckily it didn't break the ship. I mean, I was actually joking about that happening. I was not serious. Should have more than enough wood now. I didn't really need to do this. I was just more confused about what could be destroyed and what could not be destroyed. This is a really good tool, though. I will be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna need some more material. So how much? Oh, I've got 180 wood, so that's really good. I think anything non-essential, when we get the ship up and running, I'm going to leave in, like, on the ground. Yeah. Yes, I know that I can come back to the cave underneath the ark and get more materials if needed, but I would rather not. Nothing in there. What's in these chests here? Okay. Right. Alright then. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna need more... plant fiber. Okay. That's easy enough. Should be able to pick up enough. Yeah, I raised so much. I gave myself quite the headache. And at that point, it was just like I'm going to bed now. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. So these guys here I can take out. Yeah. I didn't really need to do that, but I mean, I was just demonstrating that down here, you can harvest things, but it seems to be up there you can't. I'm wondering whether it's not a bug, whether there's a reason for it. So, from the game's perspective, you've built your ship, you've done everything you needed to do, you've passed the milestone as far as the game is concerned, so therefore you don't need anything up there. I don't know, I'm just speculating, really. The thing is, though, is that once you have a little flyabout, it seems as well that you can't actually go anywhere. You don't really reach like any of the other islands or anything. You just seem to float around a little bit, sort of get used to your ship, kind of. And then basically it wants you to come back to the Ark to learn the research table schematics, which I believe you can then put on your ship, and hopefully that will guide you to where you want to go. So I'm guessing that's why you can't really go anywhere, because they want you to do that next step before you. It's kind of, the game seems kind of on rails. It has a distinctive path that it wants you to follow, and maybe if you deviate from that, then it either won't let you or it causes problems, perhaps. Again, I don't know. I'm just surmising. Because at times there definitely seems to be some odd behavior. I guess. I wish these things would stop running around. It's very odd. La la la. I'm hoping we can recreate the problem, so we can try and ascertain what causes the problem. I'm wondering if it is lag, maybe. It's very possible. Lag can cause issues, which is why nobody likes it. And also because it tends to happen to you at the worst possible moment. You're in a boss fight, it's not going well, and then lag kicks in, and then it's really not going well. And I mean, and you can blame the lag, but like, you know, nobody's going to believe you. It's like, oh yeah, you lost because of the lag, eh? Yeah. Get a good scrub. You know how we know how it goes. I could go down to the lower parts, but then I've got to come back up again. And bearing in mind, I've already done this once. I'm thinking to build this Atlas Dust up because I don't know how long those cores maybe last. Maybe you have to replace them from time to time. I don't know. And that whole pressing C to go between levels. Maybe the game does tell you, and we just missed it. But again, Annabriella also didn't know about it, and she had all of her chats as well because she was live streaming. I think she does do more live streaming than YouTube videos, and none of them noticed it saying between floors either. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's an area where the developers kind of forgot to maybe explain the mechanics. It took me ages to like work out what was going on, because I put my helm down. I put the helm down in order to to steer the ship, and then I was trying to get down to it, and I couldn't. And I was just walking around, and I got pretty frustrated, and then I jumped down, injured myself, healed myself up with bandages, climbed up the tree, and then was able to get onto the same level as the helm. But again, it was moments of frustration that I felt like I could have done without. Yeah, so I don't know. Oh, sorry for hitting the microphone. I know if, like me, you wear headphones, things like that can be particularly ear bleed inducing. It's why I complain such a lot about when video games start just having this just loud, obnoxious music. It's if you wear earphones, if you wear headphones, it's not a good time. But developers don't seem to really care about that. And I understand the importance of music. It does a lot of auditory storytelling. Sad moments, exhilarating moments, excitement. I get all that. But also, my ears are fairly sensitive, as are most people's. Also, for number 4, I'll heal myself up a little bit just in case. I'm a little more nervous as to what this game is going to throw at me. Or what my computer or my internet connection is going to throw at me. Because again, I have no idea what the problem is or why the problem is. So I'm not assigning blame to anything because I don't know. I'm just looking for the plant fibers, so I can make the cloth. You need a fair amount of cloth to. You need a fair amount of fibers to make enough cloth. So, also, I think whilst I'm here, I think I am going to need more iron. So I might as well do a little bit of mining as well. Okay. I thought for a minute there. Oh, yeah. Okay. I harvest them, I guess. Yeah, I was a little concerned there when I was using the gun that the same problem was happening as with the spawners. I thought it wasn't happening. I got most concerned. That one doesn't seem to want to break. And I have to be careful not to hit the core. Ah, there we go, I got it. Oh, I hit the core. Nice. Okay, yep. Nice. Ooh, are those rocks kind of protecting it a little bit? Nice. Nice. Okay, I think we got everything. How much does that give us? 85. That's very nice. 85. I've got a little bit more. That'll make 100. I think. Mind you, it said what? 85 bars, I think. Maybe one more. It's a very clever way of mining. I have to say it's innovative. You know, most games, they'll just give you a pickaxe and it's like, go at it. This is quite novel, and it's the same. It's the same with the tree harvesting and animal harvesting as well. In terms of a mechanic, it's really good. I mean, really, up until the shipbuilding part, really. I was, yeah, I thought it was, yeah, I think it's a pretty good game. I think when it's fully released, it might be quite popular. Having said that, though, there is a lot of survival games now. It's getting quite a congested space. I found another one in my library that I'd forgotten about, and I might make a video on that one as well, because I found that one quite interesting. I tried playing it with Swift, but he got very annoyed with it because it has a tethering system, so neither one of you can go too far from the other, and he really didn't like that, because Swift likes to wander off, which is not great for me, because I'm often the one looking for him. I'm often kind of like, I will turn around to look at something for like 30 seconds, turn around, and he's gone. He's just like, yeah, see you later. And of course, it's not that he does it on purpose, but it just, we are used to playing single-player games, I suppose. Although he does play a lot of, you know, Counter-Strike and Valorant, which is kind of as I understand them, working with your team. Although, having said that, he often says that not a lot of that happens either, so could be valid. Is that the oh, that is the core. I can't seem to get that one round there. Having said that, I've got 174, so I don't know that it's a big deal, really. Yeah, I'm good, I think. I think that's enough. Yeah, I think I'm done. Having already done this once, that's kind of the other thing with survival games. Depending on the one that you're playing, some are more what's the word I'm thinking of? There's a lot more to them than others, and it can start becoming somewhat of a chore. It starts becoming like a second job almost, and you're kind of like, well, okay, I that's not really what I wanted, but okay. Grindy. That's the word I was looking for. My brain just, for some reason, sometimes just won't think of the word that I want. Because, you know, fuck me, I guess. Does anybody wonder? Does anybody get this feeling sometimes of when you're thinking about your own body and like its failings, like maybe your eyesight's like not too great, and so you've got to get glasses, or you got or you got particularly unlucky with the genetics lottery, because that's basically what lotteries are. Unfortunately, it's it really is just a lottery whether you get decent genetics or you don't. But but has anybody ever had that thought of like, I think when they were making me, it was a Friday, it was before a bank holiday, and then they got told that they had to do 2 hours overtime, and they weren't getting paid extra, and so everybody's angry, and so they just start basically not caring, and so when it comes to your body being produced, they just get they get some of your body parts out of the like the bin that they have sometimes for like medical waste, or parts that are not working correctly or not non-functional, and they just grab parts out of there and just stick you together because they're just angry. Probably maybe just me, but I'm sure other people do have these odd thoughts. I'm hoping it's not just me. But yeah. So I've noticed when you come up to one of the caves, you see these deer that they're space deer basically, and they're all kind of grouped around the mouth of a cave. Why? I'm not entirely sure. Right, how many? 25 and 21. Okay, let's go back to the let's go. There was a crafting thing there. Let me see how many I can make. So we go to here, makeshift cloth. Hopefully it's enough. Because I'm a little bit over this now. So what have we got? 10, 20, 24. And what do we need? 4. So we need 4 for the mainsail. And 4. Oh, okay. So I didn't need to collect that as much as I thought. But I mean that's fine. And the helm. Well, I've got more iron on me, so that should be all right. And I've got more of the Atlas dust. So yeah, I think we're going to be okay. Yeah. It is really good that the game is quite generous with metal parts, fibers, and things like that. Whether it will be quite as generous when the game comes out, or this is just more for for people, for the demo's sake. I would hope not. I would like to see less grindy games. I'm not sure what it is about developers who feel like we want a lot of grind in our games. like, obviously you don't want it to be too easy, like, obviously. But it's about finding that balance. And some games do better at that than others. I don't like to kick a company that's down. And Ubisoft is most definitely on its hands and knees. But when I played the, and it's not just me that has this opinion. It's kind of, it's pretty well mentioned or known in the, in the gaming space, gaming community. However you want to classify that. That the Assassin's Creed games, particularly the later ones, were just full of bloatware, essentially. Just full of just, like, filling to make the game seem much bigger and more important than maybe it needed to be. And I know I played was it the Greek one, Odyssey? I played Odyssey, and I definitely noticed that at times it was quite an overwhelming game. There was so much to do, but a lot of it seemed, I don't know, like do I really need to do this? But yeah. I'm really glad that this cave was able to give me the material I needed. Because without that, why? What's shaking? Also, I remember when we defeated this spawner, that there was a lot of ground shaking, and I didn't really understand what that was about. And it turns out that there's like some big monster thing rises up from, I don't know, rises up from somewhere, and it was flying around in the sky. I only know that because in between playing this, I was also watching Anna Briella's stream, and I saw her one on the screen, sort of like just flying around in the sky. Her one was red, and I finally saw mine. It was blue. It's kind of disappeared though. I don't know where it's gone, but I'm assuming that it's going to make a return at some point. I actually thought while I was flying like the ship about that maybe it would turn up then. It did not, because again, I think everything has to happen in an ordered sequence with this game. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, and that's not really what I'm saying. That's just the style of game that they're going for, and I think all games have that to a certain extent. Or most games, maybe not every game, but most games. But yeah, I don't know where it's gone. It was like a big blue kind of like worm thing. Something else that I've noticed in games lately: floating islands, survival, sometimes with a bit of RPG kind of thrown in. and flying worms and like manta ray things. It's it definitely seems to be a style choice, I guess. Where's oh, I chopped it down. Oh, well, that was a mistake. Okay, I mean, we should be able to get up here. Yeah, sometimes though, it does that. Yeah, it does that. So you completely overshoot where you wanted to be. So what I did was I put the... Did I put it here? I think I put it on the back here, or was that Annabriella's one? Where? Because I want to try and recreate. I want to try and recreate it as close as possible as I did the first time, so I can try and recreate the same conditions to see if I can replicate the same problem. But now I can't remember if I put it on the top or if I put it at the back. I know I put one there on the side. I think, or did I put it on the top? I can't. I think I put it at the back. I'm pretty sure. Basic mainsail. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put it here at the back because it seemed like a good idea. And I think I had it that way round, which may actually have been a problem. I think it's supposed to be around that way. Oh, maybe I did have it that way around. Yeah. Trouble is, I've been to sleep since then, so, and it's not like my memory's that amazing anyway. Well, I'll just have to try and do my best. I think maybe I had it around the other way. I'm not sure. I'm second guessing myself now. And then this one, so C. At least I know how. So again, I was trying to work this out, trying to work out that invisible floor. Yeah, so I had it like this, pretty much. And then I actually put that up there, and then I had another side one here, because my thinking was that you've got like two on this side, and then I think I put that on top. So can I move this? Pick up. Yeah, I think I put this up here. In the end. Because and then I put another one of those on the other end. Yes. I think this is what I did. I'm doubting myself now though, fairly hard. It's like, did I? Or did I just dream that? I know I had one of these on either side. that I do remember. Or did I? Or was it something I was going to do and then I decided not to? Oh no. This is the problem with trying to recreate recreate the same conditions. If you're even off by a little bit, then I wish I'd filmed. I wish I'd recorded it now, so that I could go back and look at it to know what I did. But I did not. So, well, we're just gonna go with it and see what happens. Basically, right. So, yeah, that doesn't. No, I think that's right. I had them on either side because my thinking was kind of like with the wings, because it's to me it's supposed to be a spacecraft, really, but and so my thinking was like wings, and then here this bit I definitely remember. Yeah, no, not that. The helm. I need the helm. Oh, so I just need the forged. I just need to make. I thought I needed more metal. More iron. Okay. So before I leave, just in case, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave a lot of the stuff, certainly in my backpack, in these boxes. Doobie-doo. Yeah. I mean, I think the floor is a good idea. Just maybe better utilized, perhaps. B. There we go. And so there's our ship. And so what was basically happening was you basically steer it, and then I got the keys mixed up because there's a lot going on. I'm not a pilot. I don't know how to fly things. And I pressed the wrong button, and I pressed E to take your hands off. And then that's where my troubles began. Lot of stress, little bit of anger, and some frustration. Right, so before we, I think we've got everything we need now. I think I've created it the same, but there is some doubt. But whether that's just me doubting myself, because you know how the human brain works. I don't know. Put that in there. And there. We'll just put the food in here for now. I'm going to make some space for a few things. Oh, okay. So at least if anything does go wrong, I mean, you won't lose anything in here in your belt anyway. But it's just more. I'm just being overly cautious, I think. I just don't want to lose all my things, really. I'm not too worried about the wood. It's not really a concern. Material in case, well, in case I do have to build something else. I don't really need to take the rifle with me, but I lost the last one and it kind of, I don't know, it ticked me off. I'll just stick that. Yeah, we'll just no. That is a full stack. So I might need to make some more. Put these in here for now. Because so I thought that anything that was on your toolbar, but they still reside in there. Yeah. That's why. Yeah. I might actually have to make some more boxes. It turns out I didn't need that in the end. I thought I did. Do I need to make some more boxes? Also, found out from Anna Briella's stream that so she made a box. I thought you would be able to put a box on the ship in order to store things. It wouldn't go on the ship, which I thought was weird, but yeah. All right. Where did I put the iron? I put it there. I'll just make a few more boxes. Well, I think one more box. Why? Why? Huh? You cannot build this here. Why? Because it's inside that bubble, or? I don't understand. Wait a minute. No. That'll do. So you can put boxes on here. I watched her trying to. I don't know whether it was this box or the other box. Hang on. I think it was the makeshift storage one. What do I need to make that? Some cloth. Hang on, I'm just going to see. It was one of the boxes. Right, maybe it was this one then. So you can't build that one on here. Yep. But you can build that one. So I'm not actually going to put anything in it because if I lose the ship again, then well. I was more curious. So it must have been the other box that she was trying to put on here because it wouldn't let me. And this one goes on here and not on the ground. A little bit of a weird mechanic. I mean, should you not just be able to build a box anywhere? I don't understand why they're so specific in. It doesn't make any sense to me, but right. Okay, so let me just put everything back. Also, oh no, never mind. I was just about to say it didn't use any of the cloth that it asked for, but I didn't make the box that it wanted the cloth for because that one doesn't go on. Yeah. Okay, I'll just lose the I'll lose the wood. I've got my tools down here, so even if this goes badly again, yeah, I probably if I can recreate the same thing happening, I probably won't make another ship. I'll probably wait for the game to come out and see what it's and see what it's like then. So yes. No. Doobie doop doop doo. So I mean this bit you can walk around in. You can put panels on these sides. But what I'm wondering is you can't phase through solid material. You can't phase through the wood. It won't let you. So on here you press C to go down the level. So it won't let you phase through solid wood, which makes sense. So how do you get down to these lower levels? A ladder, maybe? I know that there are tools that you can make. I think actually, yeah, I think I tried putting a ladder on the... I tried building a ladder so that I could go up and down. Yes, I did. Yeah, hang on. I did put it up there because what I wanted to do is so that the helm is here. You could probably jump up here, but when the ship's moving, I wasn't sure. So I wanted a way to get up here. So I made a ladder going from here down to there, so that I could go up here to adjust the sails. So I did put the sail on the top there. The one I'm not sure about is whether I put one here. I think I was thinking about it and I didn't do it. I think, or maybe I did. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I do remember that that's where I put the mainsail. So I've recreated. The only difference there might be between this setup and the ship that I lost, might even find it up there, just like floating around somewhere. That would be interesting. So the only difference there might be is this side sail here. That one I'm not sure about. So can I recreate the ladder? Will it make much difference? Probably not. But I just kind of want to do it. So structure, ladder. Yeah, so there's a ladder. Yeah, and then I turned it around. Yeah, my idea of thinking was that I would be able to get up there. That was my thinking. I think I actually got it a little closer this time, but it still doesn't attach to the top, so I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter at the moment, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Also, why is it supposed to be green, or is that I don't know. Okay, anyway, right. Yeah. So all I've got is, so all of this, I will keep on me, like my food, and everything. I might lose the wood should I fall. Stash. I don't. Do you lose things? Maybe you do. Or maybe I used the last, yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, right. Here we go. So, up we go. So shift. There we go. Now if we change camera, we can see that we are moving this. This actually took Anna-Briella quite a long time to work out how to get the ship moving. Again, I definitely think that you know, it needs some work, I think. And you can just, you know, you can just float around. I'm not as high up as I was before. and I was sort of flying around out here. I tried to go to one of these. I tried to go to one of these islands, you know, like you do, because the game was saying, you know, go off on your adventure. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go over there and see if there's anything over there. But it never really lets you go anywhere. So shift is, yeah. You can kind of see, I think, where the wind is blowing as well. Okay, so what I want to do, so I'm flying along. I was higher up than this. I mean, I'm fairly high up. I couldn't tell you exactly what my altitude was. But, you know, I was flying along, and I was in first person, and unfortunately I pressed E to let go. I also don't know if like I don't know whether the ship was listing or anything like that. But I was like this, and then I pressed. I'll get a little bit out more towards one of these islands. You can't actually. I don't think you can reach them. Yeah, and I just accidentally I just pressed E like a complete idiot. So it was my fault, but then what I didn't expect to be just sliding off of the deck like it was made of glass. That was the bit I didn't expect. I also know I was going a lot faster, so at the moment we're on 5. I was traveling at about 15 speed, kilometers, knots, whatever the terminology is. So we're going faster. Whether that made a difference, going faster to being able to stand and walk about on the deck, maybe. I don't know. I don't necessarily know how to get the speed up. So we were just going towards one of these islands, and then, yeah, we're not. That's the problem. We're not really going fast enough. And then I took my hands off. Yeah, see it now. It's letting me. Now it's letting me walk around. This is not what happened. So my sails were already open. So yeah. Why is this not opening? So we're getting up to 40 knots now. Yeah. But it definitely, yeah. So I'm wondering if it was just bad luck, maybe. I'm glad that yeah, I mean we're doing 45 knots now. I think it's oh, you see that spike there? I'm wondering if that's something that happened to me. Whether I just got unlucky. I'm thinking that I did, because I was able to walk around. I was able to walk around on the deck without sliding off, like I'm dancing on ice. I'd also like to see if I can get to these islands. I don't think it's letting me. I want to go to those islands, please. It's almost like it's, I don't know, it's almost like it's stopping you. Now, maybe if I didn't have one on that side, maybe it caused an imbalance, which is what made me slide off. So either way, I think it was either just bad luck, just one of those things. Maybe my maybe my internet just had a whoopsie, maybe, or but it seems to be that the game runs as as it should. So that's really good. Or maybe I designed the ship in such a way that it made it list to one side, and that's what was causing the problem. Yeah, I don't know. No matter how far I go forward, though, it won't seem to let me reach that island. Having said that, I don't really understand. It's almost like it's pushing me backwards now. Yeah. But I'm glad that I think it was just bad luck. So I'm very happy about that. I don't know where I'm going though. I'm going pretty fast though. Well, I was. Now I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on now. I'm trying to turn around. Flying is fairly difficult. But I definitely would say, if you can avoid it, maybe just don't hit E and let go of the helm. yes, you know, it might have just been. Um, it says there's a ship up there. Is that my old ship? I wonder. It's above us. Let's go up a bit more, and see if we can see it. I mean, maybe you're supposed to only go. I would be interested to see it, to see if it's still up here. It is as well. It's still up more? No. This seems very high up. I don't think you can actually go any higher. So, yeah. Okay, how do we descend? Down, I guess. Okay, so now we need to try and get back to the island we were on, I think. Yeah. Okay. So control is to descend. This is... Flying is new to me. So if we get down to about... Yeah. Yeah. And then we just try and look for the island. The island that we were on. Is it that one over there? I have no idea. Could be that one. Can we go towards it? Yeah, but it's definitely showing a plane, a boat up above us, so you can see that you know, there was one. There, an attempt was made. Shall we say? Um, uh, yeah, I'm wondering if I did if I thought about putting a sail on the left side, and maybe I didn't, and so I only had one on the top, the main sail on the top, and one on the right side, and maybe it was making it list, perhaps. Uh, I'm really not sure. See, I would really like to press E, go on the deck to put the sails down. Um, but I don't have the I don't know that I have the confidence um, to do that. With how badly it went before. But I definitely think it wasn't the game. I think it was either it was user error, um, or the boat, spaceship, whatever we're calling this, was unbalanced, perhaps, or there was some sort of internet failure or lag spike, perhaps, from the sometimes the FPS optimization issues. Yeah. Um, no, I think we want to go up, don't we? I'm not entirely sure where we are. Where? So I mean, this is the other problem. So first issue is taking off and working out how to navigate and get around. So that's the first problem. And then I'm guessing that the second problem is going to be how to find your way back to the island that you started at with the ark, and so because we then need to learn the research table schematic. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just descending to try and see if there are any issues. Okay, so we'll go back up. Try and find our way around. I think Anna Briella managed to She managed to get herself to an island, so it certainly is possible, and then just crashed on top of a derelict building, because, you know, she's just hardcore that, like that, I guess. Do, 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 do. I mean, I guess trying to keep the, you know, keep the ship, you know, straight as well, you know, probably helps as well. I mean, maybe I was listing pretty badly. You know, it's very possible. And even if you're slightly listing, then that's going to make any attempt to get back on board just even more of a situation. I think also it's going to be a situation getting back to the starter island. But that's a problem for another time. I mostly just wanted to try and recreate the problem and see if I could, you know, work out what had happened, really. I wonder if the Ark. I was hoping that the Ark would show up on the compass. You would have thought that it would do. So there, yeah. So there we can see my other ship. Actually, that bag there is the bag I lost when I was trying to work out how to use the grappling hook. So if we go towards that, that should take us home. So actually, that waste bag could be good. Although it says it's up there, but at least if we go in that direction, we should be able to get close to where we started, at least. That's kind of the idea, anyway. Failing that idea, I don't know. I'm not even sure what. I'm not sure what altitude I'm not sure what altitude we started at, or what's what altitude the island was at when we started out. The good thing is that I am recording this, so I will be able to look back and see. So at least that's something. Yeah, that ladder is definitely not attached to anything. Yeah. It's quite slow. It would be faster with the sails open, but again, just hitting E and walking on the deck, that didn't really do me too much good the other time. I have a feeling that whatever the problem was that time, maybe I haven't got it this time. Even so, I wonder if that's the starter island. Yeah, it could be. because we're getting closer to the to the bag of goodies that I lost whilst trying to um, work out the yeah, the Spider-Man shenanigans. The Spider-Man shenanigans. But whether that's the island there or whether it's above, that I'm not sure of. No. No. I want to go up, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's the islands or not. It could be. But then it might not be. Do. I don't even know if that ship is retrievable, really. I mean, not that I necessarily need it. But but the fact that it's just flying around out there, it's just kind of wild. I'm guessing that there's more customization with this yacht, I guess. Sky yacht. So you'd be able to add more things on. I know that there's furniture that you can make. I don't whether or not the furniture goes on the ship or whether you fly to an island and then you make that your base, maybe. That would make more sense to me, but then yeah. 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 But I'm definitely going towards the bag of rubbish that I lost. So no. No. So how do I ascend? Ah, yes. I'm hoping that this is the right island. I feel like it's got to be. Okay, let's Yeah, I think that's the right island. Yeah, I think so. Oh no, there's two of them now. Yeah, I died twice, but I thought because I just really wasn't that good with the grappling hook. But I thought that I thought I managed to retrieve one of them. Um, so that's interesting. But even so, I think we're going in the right direction. Hopefully. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the right way. So the next problem is going to be landing. Not sure how that's going to go. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, yeah. This is the right way. So it's a good job I dropped that I kind of did drop that loot because it gave me a way back. Um, Otherwise, I may not have been able to find this island again because I was way out there in the ether. Um, yeah. Do 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 do. It's not the fastest travel, and yes, I could. Did you see that? Did you see that spike again as well? That lag spike, or FPS drop spike. I don't know. I don't know what causes that. Um, I, I, I really would like to unfurl the sails. Um, I'm just concerned that that the bad luck I had before may come back to haunt me. Um, which I really think that would be it. It would be over. I mean, I don't actually know how much longer this demo has anyway. I expected it to be over today. Really, I thought that they would have pulled the plug on it. Whether or not I don't know, they've forgotten or just busy with other things, or they decided leave it up. I mean, I don't really know for what reasons you would want to take the demo down anyway, but it's do 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 do. Yeah, the wind is definitely in front of us. Do I risk this? I think if it's in the middle, it means that it's that we're centered, I think. But we're definitely getting closer to the island, which is nice. And then we just have the task of landing, I guess. I mean, ascending, descending, I've kind of got the gist of that, I think. Yeah. It is a little bit slow going though. I apologise. I mean, I really would like to go and do the sales. Also, I still don't see that that big fish thing, flying, floating fish thing, which is good because if it's not friendly, then I don't think this ship would stand up to much of a fight. There is a so right mouse click is control ship weapons. So we're going to be able to at some point to arm it with weapons. I think if there were any upgrades I would want to make to this would be to have that bit mirrored on the other side. It looks lopsided to me, and maybe that's maybe that's what caused the issue, which wouldn't surprise me. Right, I really need to go up. Yeah, we need to go up quite a bit in order to try and get that landing. Yeah. Okay, well, we can see the land now, so we're definitely getting there. And yes, so is Christmas. Yeah, yes, it's not the fastest thing. Do. Yeah. I can't remember which island Anna managed to get to. There was also quite a lot of hostiles on it as well. So yeah. So in terms of the problem, I think I just got unlucky because I was able to walk around the ship. I mean, I should try it again. Okay. V. Okay. Yep. Seems to be Yep, I seem to be okay. Oh. I think that one is round the wrong way, perhaps? No? No, we are going the right... I thought, I can't tell sometimes whether the ship is, like, going backwards or forwards. No, I think we are travelling backwards. Yeah, no, we really are. No, I definitely don't want that. I got worried there. No, shift brake. No. I have no idea where you're trying to go, ship, but no. No, I want to go to the island. I want to go back. Shift? It should be shift. So shift should be... How do I... Oh, Okay, yes. Okay, but yeah, so it's definitely... It's letting me walk around the deck. I mean, I'm still not pushing my luck, but yeah. I'm certainly not sliding off like the deck is made of glass. You know? Do. But yeah, really, you know, I will deal with this off screen, off camera, because this isn't really that interesting for you, for you to watch. But I'm glad that I was able to replicate the just the dire death loop that I had, and to work out that. As far as I can see, it's not the game. Whether a lag in FPS maybe contributed to it. I don't know. But certainly I think it's fine. So yeah. So with that, thanks very much for watching. I'm glad we were able to clarify that. And I will see you on the next video. Really, whenever that will be. When the other project I was looking at comes out of maintenance mode, I can possibly look to do that. So yeah, or things may change, such as life. So until the next one, be well, be safe, and bye for now.